Hey guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my toxic ex-best friend. So I'm going to name this girl Felicia. So me and Felicia, we were best friends since preschool. We did everything together. Her family knew my family. And every time I would go to a family party of hers, people would be like, what the hell? I never knew you had another daughter. Where does she come from? And then it would be like, well, no, that's just her best friend. That's how close we were. And pretty much, so yeah, we did everything together. We were really close. And this girl, she started being weird around 3rd grade. It was around the time my other friend had moved out, and I finally we had finally hung out after a while, after a couple of months. She had invited me over to her house, and this girl Felicia, she had came to knock for me, and I wasn't home, so I guess that kind of got her mad or something, because after I got back home from being at my friend's house, she didn't want to talk to me at all. She was just giving me attitude, and she was like, oh wow, I can't play right now, I don't want to play with you. And then I was just like, what the hell? And then seconds later, her dad comes, and he was like, oh, she doesn't want to talk to you because you were hanging out with that girl Michelle, you're fake. And I was just like, what the hell? How could I be fake? I have more friends besides your daughter. She's not my only friend. And anyways, this girl has more friends too. Why is she acting like it's just me? And then so pretty much that was the first red flag. And then, well, this girl, she was really jealous, dude. There was one time where I decided to shave my legs in 5th grade, because I was trying to go to middle school with some hairy ass legs. And this girl, she made me feel bad, dude. She started telling me that why did I shave my legs, I'm too young, what am I trying to do, am I trying to get a boyfriend or what? And that kind of hurt my feelings. So I was just like, what the hell, am I growing up too quick or what? And then a week later, I see her with her freaking leg shaved too, dude. And I confronted her about it. I was like, how are you gonna tell me something but you're gonna go and do the same thing? And she was just like, girl, just get over it. What's the big deal about me shaving my legs? And I was just like, whatever, I'm not gonna argue with this girl about her shaving her legs, it's whatever. And then so we got to 6th grade, and there was this guy who I had a crush on or whatever, and we had pretty much every single class together besides 5th and 6th period. And so at the school that we went to, pretty much we had the same two, me and her, we had the same 2 teachers, but it was different periods. I had one teacher for 1st and 2nd, and she had a teacher for 3rd and 4th, and then I had the one that she had for 1st and 2nd for my 3rd and 4th. And so me and this guy, we had the same class and stuff, and we ended up talking to each other because he had a crush on me or whatever. She didn't even know about him until I talked to her about him. And then so we ended up getting transferred because what we ended up doing towards the end of the year was the smart kids went to a certain class, and then the ones that were more behind were in the other class. And my dumbass was in the behind class. And then went to the advanced class. And next thing she started hanging out with him, and they were talking and stuff, which was weird to me because, dude, me and him we were pretty much talking, and she didn't really care. And then next thing you know, I find out that, oh well, I just stopped talking to him because that was just weird to me. And then next thing you know, it was summer or whatever, and she was talking to someone on the phone. She literally called this guy while we were hanging out randomly, and they were just laughing and stuff, and I was like, oh, who are you talking to? And she didn't want to tell me who he was, and I was just like, okay. And then next thing you know, I look at her phone, and his name is right there, and I was like, wow, are you for real, dude? And I don't know, I was pretty bummed out about it, but I didn't really care because I wasn't gonna let a guy get between our friendship. It was just stupid to me. And then so that happened, and then we got to 7th grade, and I had a crush on another guy, and well, he had a crush on me too, and he had told me and stuff, and we had PE together. So me and this guy, we would hang out here and there, pretty much only during PE. And this weirdo, she decided to make him her best friend. She literally called him her best friend. And I don't know how I found out that she was calling him back. Oh yeah, I caught them texting or something, and she was just calling him bestie. Like they weren't flirting or anything, but it was just weird to me that they were texting. Like this girl had never even talked to him, and all of a sudden they're texting. And then we had PE well, all three of us had PE together, and during rainy day, like we wouldn't go out, we would just go to the cafeteria and stuff. And this girl, Felicia, my best friend, she decided to sit like between us. Like instead of sitting next to me like a normal person, no, she decided to go in between us. And she started taking like pictures with him. And dude, the thing that pissed me off even more was that like she didn't even try to include me. Like it was literally just them two like taking pictures. And I was like, what the fuck? And then she was just like, oh well, that's my best friend, like why are you tripping? And I didn't really care. I walked away. I ended up going with my other friend, and then after that, me and that guy never talked again. And then so then came 8th grade, and I actually like got really serious with this guy. We were only together for 5 months, but that was like my longest relationship at the time. So that was like a pretty big deal to me. And so I was dating this guy. I'm gonna name him Bob. So me and Bob, we didn't even know each other, dude. Like my friend had introduced me to him, and since then, like we just had a crush on each other, and we started talking. And I didn't really want to introduce them because like she was being a little weirdo with the other guys, so I was kind of scared. But then my other best friend, she was like, come on, like who cares, like she's not gonna do it again, like she knows you really like this guy and stuff. So my dumbass, I introduced them again, and she wasn't really weird in the beginning. Like at first she was just like whatever, but then towards the end, like it looked like she had a crush on him. Like she was always like, when she would see me with him or like us holding hands, like she looked pissed. Like she would literally look annoyed, and she would sometimes just walk away from us. And then oh my god, so there was this time where he walked me home from school, and he was holding my hand, and he would always carry my backpack and my binder after school. And so he had my binder in his hands, because at the time I think he was a freshman already and I was still in 8th grade. And so he would pick me up after school randomly, like here and there. And this day, so yeah, he was carrying my binder and my backpack, and we were all walking home from school. And this weird old dude, Felicia, she decided to just grab the binder from him and run. Like she ran with it towards like behind some house where we couldn't see. And so he freaking chased her and got it from her. But dude, they were there for like a little while, probably like for 2 minutes. So I don't know what happened, but that was just weird to me. Like, why are you even doing that? And then so that was like the first thing that she ever did that was weird with him. And then after a while, like we all started hanging out even more. And I hadn't kissed this guy. Like I was too shy. I was too shy to kiss him. So me and my other friend, we had been talking about it, like, oh, like when should I kiss him? Like should I kiss him already? And I guess she had told him to do it because I had been talking about it. And so he had finally given me a kiss, because he walked me home and he walked me to the front gate, and before he left, he gave me a kiss. And this weirdo dude, she literally like her mouth like dropped, like she was like what the hell. And then she like walked away like all mad. And my other friend, she freaking went and chased her, like asking what was wrong. And she was like, why would she kiss him in front of me? What? Why would I kiss my boyfriend in front of you? Like, how does that even make sense? And so yeah, that happened. And I started like being more like I started being like more affectionate towards him just to get her mad, honestly. And she started like we ended up breaking up. I think we broke up after like the 5th month, and we ended up breaking up. And then she started texting him. Like he ended up messaging me and showing me screenshots of her texting him saying like, oh, you're cute, like I had a crush on you ever since you started dating her, like you guys aren't even together, like why can't we date? And he was just like, well, I still like love her, like we were together like for a while. It was only 5 months, but it was like we were together for a while, like I can't just get over her that quick, like you're her best friend too, like how could you say that? And this girl didn't even care. Like she didn't have the decency to be like, oh well, you're right, like that is my best friend. And then so after that, like I was just hella fed up, dude. Like I started telling my other friends that she was a hoe and like I didn't trust her and stuff. And I told her to her face too. Like I was like, girl, you're a hoe. Like how could you do that to me? Like you know we're best friends and you know I liked him and you still went and like tried to get with him. And I don't, well, I got her mad, and then she she randomly like, oh yeah. So I had gone to knock at her house so we could go to school because we would walk home from school every single day, and I had gone to her house to knock, and her sister answered and she was like, oh, she left to school already, and I was like, what the hell? Like why did she leave already? Dude, I'm pretty stupid, low-key. Why would I even go knock for her? But yeah, so she told me that, and then I started walking to school and I saw her walking with those other girl, and they just like rolled their eyes at me, and I was like, okay. So I just started walking faster, and then after school I went up to her and I was like, what's wrong with you? And she was like, oh, like you're fake as hell. Like how are you gonna be talking smack about me to other people and stuff? Like you're fake. And I was like, first of all, like you're the one being a hoe. Like you shouldn't be a hoe. Like I told you to your face. Like how is that even fake? I told everybody what I had already told you. Like what? And then she was just like, yeah, but like that's fake because we're best friends and you're over there telling other people stuff. And then yeah, ever since then like we just stopped talking. And then I think my stupid ass ended up apologizing to her. So I ended up apologizing to her because she was my best friend and I didn't really want to lose her. And um but I think yeah, I ended up apologizing. I ended up apologizing to her actually, because I don't know, like I wanted my best friend back, you know, which was stupid because why would I want that? But she ended up telling me like, nah, like I can't be friends with you, like you're fake. And I was just like, whatever, like I didn't really care anymore. And yeah, so I think that was the last time I ended up talking. But so yeah, that's the story of my toxic ex. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.